This video lecture teaches you how to use ucinet, and to complete the final project I will be using a tutorial network which will not have the same results as your mystery network you will use for your final project, but this should give you a good kind of template for how to input data into ucinet and get results out. Now, the first thing you will want to do for your computer is obtain ucinet. This is simply done. All I'll do here is type in ucinet free download, and here we go. Analytic Technologies is the name of the parent organization. Okay, this ucinet is a social network analysis program developed by Steve Borgatti, Martin Everett, and Lynn Friedman, and it is distributed by Analytic Technologies. If you look down right here, you can see that there's a free trial version available for students for giving workshops, and I consider this a workshop, so you can do it. Just click on the link and click on download, and click on download again, and you'll be able to save the exe file and then just run it the same way that you would normally install any other program. Once that's done, you can just pause this video and take care of that right now. But once you finish that, the next thing to do is find ucinet. I'm not sure where it installs exactly, but if you just look in the search bar here, you can choose this icon, the blue icon, ucinet 6 for Windows. That's what you would like to open up. It may say it's an unregistered copy. To whom is it registered? Just click through that, no problem. Let's maximize this. Okay, so you can see a menu bar up here. It's not extraordinarily user-friendly, but with a little instruction, you should be able to figure out exactly how to do this. Okay, so that's the program. The next thing that you will want to do is download from your email or whatever the mystery network. Okay, if I right-click on this and choose Open With, and I choose like TextPad or Notepad or WordPad or really any kind of thing called Pad, which would be a rich text editor, or a plain text editor, you can open up this document and take a look at it. For your mystery network, you have 25 nodes. That's what this is saying. The first command here says DL. That's just telling the ucinet that a DL file is coming. A DL file is ucinet's way of using a text editor to import data versus a spreadsheet or other associated file types that are available to import into ucinet. For this course, we will be using text files only. So, okay, the next statement is n equals 25, and what that means is that the number of nodes in this network is 25, and that it's a square matrix, so the labels for the rows are the same as the labels for the columns, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's only one type of thing in the network. We don't know anything about this mystery network. We just know that we have some information on the relationships among the people. So the title of this network is Liking Among the Members of the Mystery Network. So we know that this relationship is about liking. Who likes who? The next statement specifies the format of the matrix. We are giving ucinet a full matrix with a present main diagonal that is all filled in with zeros. And then the next ones are the row labels. So, okay, if you imagine typing this into Excel, if you can see my pointer right here, the row labels would be right on the side, so it would be Apollo, Zeus, Styx, Kronos, Rhea, Aphrodite, okay? And then on the top it would be the same thing, Apollo, Zeus, whatever. So since we can't import a spreadsheet just directly from Excel into ucinet, we have to give it instructions to kind of recreate a spreadsheet-like tabulation. Okay, so you give it first row labels, then column labels, and then the data, and then ucinet will assemble it all together into a format that you're more familiar with from my class and from network analysis. Okay, so let's X out of that. We were just taking a look at it in the text editor. The next step is to import your data. So I'll be using this tutorial network here in order to show you this stuff, so I'm not giving away all the answers and giving away all the surprise of doing your mystery network. But first, let me import my tutorial network. Of course, when you do this, you'll import whatever file you have, mystery network or so forth, okay? So let's do that. We'll choose data, import text file, and normally in Windows there's like a folder icon that shows you you can browse, but this doesn't have that. But anyway, this button functions the same way. You click on it and then you can browse to the text document of interest. So let's choose tutorial. Of course, you'll choose mystery network. I'm going to open this up. And the first thing that happens is I get an output log, which it doesn't really tell us anything other than that, yes, your data were accepted, ucinet is able to correctly read it. Hooray. So let's close out of that output log. And now that ucinet is pointed to our data and it's able to read it and it's successfully imported it, we can run all of these measures that you need to run to complete your project. So, okay, what's the first measure? I'll look at my sheet here, and it is density, I believe. So